Welcome back to another spiritual car ride chronicle as we sit here and talk about, what's going on in our good old lives and stuff while we wait for these kids to get out of school. So, I try not to edit these videos because I'm just like, if I edit it, I'm going to second guess a lot of stuff. Don't mind the brows. I got to clean out. There we go. Okay. Whatever. But I try not to edit my videos because I'm going to second guess some things. I'm just going to edit things out that probably need to be said. So if there's bloopers, just rock with the bloopers, okay? But in all, again, in my last video, I said I want to do one on patience. So I think it's time because lately, I know it ain't just me, okay? I know it ain't just me. Everybody heard good things come to those that wait. This is my little clothes thing. I don't know if you two gonna let me spoke on here, but this is not for kids anyway. So 18 up, whatever. Anyway, so I know everybody heard growing up, patience is a virtue and all that good things come to those that wait. And it is true. It is true. When you wait on things and they come through, they do last a lot longer. You appreciate it a lot better. That's true. But sometimes you just don't feel like waiting, okay? Like right now, especially, this is like a little chit chat, okay? Especially like, when you got something good coming up, like in the future, like, you got something good, right? Like say for instance, like, because you about to graduate from college, so you did your externship, they loved you, they already offered you a job, so you already know after graduation, you're gonna be working there, right? But in the meantime, until you get there, when you get off work, you might be working like as a server or something, whatever. And at first you liked your job. You like the money that was coming in, nice little tips and stuff. Customers was nice, co-workers was nice, managers, everything was going good. But like close time to you getting ready to graduate, all of a sudden those good things start to kind of switch up on you, right? You still gotta go to work. You still gotta go, but then you start seeing those same customers, and those same customers that was nice and cool somehow start getting a little aggravating or rude or whatever, and you're like, like what's going on? So you kind of like brush it off, whatever, right? Then all of a sudden, like the coworkers that you always keep when y'all love with each other on the shift, and it's just always the best shift when y'all are at work, somehow start acting kind of weird and funny towards you. Just like the energy or whatever, their mannerisms, and you just picking like, what is going on? So now you're like, well, dang, like, now I really don't want to really be at this job. Like, I'm out. Now I'm really glad that I do got this better job coming towards me. And it's not to say that they know that you're leaving, so they're jealous and stuff of you, or whatever. They're treating you differently because of that. Like, nobody might even know that you're leaving. Nobody at your job might even know that you have a job offer after you graduate, right? They just may be knowing that you're about to graduate, whatever, whatever. But again, like, you're like, okay, I got a better job. I got like a couple more months or whatever, maybe like 2 more months before I graduate and get that better job. But while you are waiting on that better job that you done worked hard for, you went to class for, did your work, blah, 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 woo, 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 woo. While you waiting on that better job and you got it, but you still got to go to this job that's like, now every time you go to work, there's a problem. The customers are always, customering. Things are just going wrong. Things are just going opposite of what it was when you first started there. It's like, now you really are like, it's hard to be patient to wait for that job. It's hard to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna stick it out of it, because you like, dang, like, I know I got greatness ahead of me. I know it's like right there at my reach. Like, I'm almost there, but all this stuff is going wrong, and I'm over going through it. But you gotta have that patience, right? When I tell you it is hard, okay, it is hard. I'm not gonna flex like I've just been some type of spiritual patient person most of my day. I have not, okay? If that is one thing that Ifa is teaching me and Arula is teaching me, is patience. And that is one of the words that I'm really starting to get tired of hearing, is patience. Hold on, it's coming. This is going to work out for you. We got this going for you. Just have some patience. Life is lifing right now, okay? Life is lifing. All these things that's going on around me ain't trying to give me grace to have that patience. And again, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Which is why, because when I be sitting in my car, sometimes I be, we want to watch my little videos and stuff, or I just be kicked back, chilling, whatever. But then, like, I be getting that nudge, like, no, go ahead and make that video, whatever, however long it is, don't worry about it. Just make the video. And I'm like, okay, because obviously somebody needs to hear it. And like, I know I'm just starting off again. I know I'm not gonna have like a whole bunch of views at one time. My short though did. Okay, with me back at the river when I did that little short. Okay, on gratitude and release and stuff. But 500 and something views. I ain't never. On my other page, on my personal page, my bartender one got like 207. That was the highest I ever got. But listen, even my little 10 views I was thankful for. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, I know this video might not even get seen for like months down the line, but you know what that means? That during that time that it gets seen, that somebody needed to hear it, that they knew that right now, knowing right now, in the future somebody's gonna end up going through something, and they're gonna be on YouTube and they're gonna be chilling, they're gonna be searching for things, and I'm gonna pop up, and I'm gonna be telling my truth on how the struggle of patience is real. I know that the abundance lasts longer. I know all of this. I know I ain't supposed to be like, dwelling on some of the things that's going on in life, because we are not supposed to come to life, like come down here and be born and try to avoid suffering. I've heard that in a couple of pataquis lately. My padrino just put one up. If you got an IG, follow him. Babo Guramasa. He puts a lot of different pataquis and stuff, whatever. He talks about their regions and what they went through, when also living down here on our life, or what God told them before they came down. And that was one of the things, I believe it was a rule that was, it was a rule that was told when he came down. Like, when you come to, when you go to earth, do not try to avoid suffering, right? So we're going to have some suffering, which, suffering, pain. I heard this one lady say, shout out to the Contra Queen, like, pain is, basically like, it's not gonna, I say it'll be verbatim, but like what I got out of it was like, pain is inevitable. You're gonna have to go through some type of pain, whether it's physical, emotional, whatever. But suffering is a choice. I think I talked about it in another video and stuff, whatever, but, and I kind of understood that, because it's like, you really only suffer when you dwell on something. And if you're choosing to dwell on that type of situation, then yes, you're going to cause yourself your own suffering. And then that's when we get in the whole mindset of negative thinking, and just like looking at all the things that's going wrong, but missing all of the things that's going good, and not being grateful for that, and not being in our thankful mode and grateful mode. And I be having to catch myself, okay? I be having to catch myself. Sometimes I'm going to catch myself to like days down the line, but like, when you know you have better ahead of you, and it's like right there, you just get so tired of going through the bull stuff. You just get so tired of still going through the mundane parts of life, when you're like, okay, I'm ready to close this door, this chapter in my life. I'm ready to go towards the new. I'm ready to take on what you have for me. And yet Spirit's still like, you gotta wait. And you're just like, I'm tired of waiting, okay? Like, life is not helping me wait. Life is not giving me that grace to wait. I know they say, wait on the Lord, He will renew your strength, okay? But they also say He don't come when you want Him, but He'll be there right on time. But what time is it? What is the time? Or is my clock aligned with your clock, Lord? Is my calendar aligned with your calendar? When am I supposed to know when the time is? Huh? I know they say we ain't supposed to question God, but what's the time? I need a little roundabout. I need a little estimation. And I joke about this a lot, but a lot of times he be giving me what I ask for. And sometimes it's not how I be wanting to think that that's gonna come about, but he do be answering my questions. So I know I'm joking, but I'm also serious. Okay, patience right now is hard for me. It's one of the things I'm learning, even with my children, you know, and I realize like I do find that I have a lot more patience with my children than I do with myself. And that's the problem. I don't give myself grace. I'm very hard on myself. I'm very, and sometimes too that causes self-sabotage. When I'm so hard on myself and I'm not giving myself that grace and I'm not giving myself that leeway or that understanding or overstanding of myself, I realize I do create problems and stagnations and things like that for myself during those times. But in the midst of the moment of the patiently waiting, patience has been hard. Patience has been hard. It has been. So, you know, I don't know. I'm trying not to stress so much. Okay, I even kicked these things for a little bit. And I just picked it back up the other day. And after this, I'm about to kick it again. Because it's just one of the things I'm just ready to release in my life. But again, not give myself grace. It's hard to wait and have patience when you're in the middle of the storm. When you're in the middle of the storm and all you see is the chaos, but you have like in your ear someone telling you just hold on, just wait for the storm to pass. We right outside the storm. You know, we got you all the stuff that you're gonna need to have to replenish yourself and regain your strength and everything, stuff back. All the blessings that you are losing right now is because you really don't need it anymore. And we have better things for you outside of the storm. You're hearing it, but you can't see it. But while you are patiently waiting, it's like the time is going by slow. Even though these days are going by so fast and the time really is going by fast, it's like it's dragging for you to get there. You're just like, it's hard for you not to wake up every day and not want to not go back to that aggravating ass job when you know you have a whole better job offered to you once you graduate from what you're going through, or house, or friendships, or relationship, marriage, whatever. It's hard to wait when you're going through the bull stuff, just knowing that there's better right there on the other end. And again, I know I'm not the only one, but I'm working towards bettering my patience, like reminding myself when I'm in the middle part of those thoughts and those negative aggravating feelings, is like, okay, bruh, like, remember all the other times and stuff in your life too when you really wasn't where you are today, and having the knowledge that you know, but you patiently waited on stuff and you put in the work that you could put in, and it came through, and it was well worth it. And I have to try to remind myself about those times that I was able to manifest something and bring it towards me, whether it was fast, whether it was kind of slow, it all still worked out. And I enjoyed it. Like, I loved it. I appreciated it. I was so thankful for it. Even for this truck right here that I have, like, it took a lot. It was a lot of patience and waiting and stuff, whatever. I even got scammed in the process and stuff, but at the end, they came through. They came through with something bigger and better, and I love it. I love it, but also I put in the work of, you know, visualization, script words. I like to journal. We're gonna call it scripting. I journaled, but I like how Miss Yvette in My Word of Metaphysics was like, you know, like, write it as if you're already living that part of your life. You know, so if you want a house or something, just write it as if you're already living in that house, what it looks like, things like that, and just try to stay in an energy of gratitude. And I remind myself about those things, and I save those videos a lot, so that way a lot of times when I find myself going through a turmoil or a trial or whatever, and I'm feeling like I can't talk to anybody because I don't know how to express myself, I just go back and rewatch the videos, and that way I can have someone else talking to me and bringing me back down to where I need to be. So again, like, I'm not perfect, you know. So like I said, I kicked these, picked it back up. I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to be open, just trying to be me. Just another reason why I don't want to edit these videos or anything, because I just want to be open. I just want to be me, and I just want to create a safe space where people can come and have those types of conversations and stuff, or whatever, like, for myself, for everybody else. Just be you, and have that confidence in yourself that know someone may not be listening to you right now, but eventually down the line, when it's time, like God or Spirit, whoever you follow, whatever, they will bring that person to your video. They will bring your energy to them, and they're going to share it, and they're going to talk about it, and they're going to like it, just like how everybody else started off. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start. And I realize I've been procrastinating a lot on this, and I started this page back in May, and I'm just not posting videos on it. Insecurities, procrastination, just letting life take over, and blocking out something simple that I could have just been doing, just sitting around talking. Like, don't have to have on any makeup, don't have to have my hair done and a cute outfit on and all that, whatever. Just be comfortable, be you, be open, be me, say what needs to be said, share the things that I'm going through, because we are not the only ones who's going through things. And I know during those times we feel like we are, and like it's just me, or Spirit's picking on me. Well, God, why are you picking on me? Why are you singling me out? But we're not being singled out to be picked on. We're being singled out to be strengthened. That was a word to myself just now. I had to sit back on that one, because thank you for that one, Spirit. I felt that. Singled out to be strengthened. And I feel like when God knows you need that extra push, maybe more than somebody else does, like, he's gonna give you like that little bit of extra attention. But also too, like, he's definitely gonna test you. Because it's one thing to say, I love the smell of this. It smells so good. It smells like soap. Oh my gosh. It's one thing to say that we've learned our lessons, or we understand certain lessons and things and stuff like that, or whatever. But until you go through it, you don't know if you've actually understand it or not. Like, you don't know if you actually learned the lesson and said, okay, I made this bad mistaken decision the last time, like, and I thought about what I can do better the next time. So when that next time comes around, it is then up to us to implement that new strategy that we came up with when we realized the other one failed. So I know I'm kind of rambling on or whatever, but again, like, just having patience for things it's been really hard for me. Like, these last couple of months, it's just been like extremely hard. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I catch myself in my down times and my down moments, like feeling how I feel, but I'm remembering to just like acknowledge those feelings, acknowledge that it's there, feel the feeling, but then like let it go. I'm learning not to dwell on certain things and keep nagging at myself about it, because it's just it doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't get me very far. If anything, it kind of pushes me back. And I do find like during the times when I'm being impatient and I'm moving ahead of spirit, things kind of go wrong. And I keep telling myself, like, even when I'm aggravated, like, okay, I don't want to move ahead because I don't want it to go wrong. I want the blessing that I've been praying for and working hard for to come through effortlessly with ease and in divine timing. So then that way everything is perfect and I'm not stressed and I'm able to like really be thankful and be in full gratitude of that moment. And so I try not to move ahead of spirit. But patience has been hard. And you know, I want to know what y'all think about these things. You know what I'm saying? Like what are some of the things that you've realized about patience and how it's either helped you in your life or how it's been hard in your life. You know, if you went through some types of hard things of patience, like, and you overcame it, what are some of the things that you did, some tips and stuff that could be shared? Or if you're in the middle of going through it, like, you know, what's your feelings on it? What's your take? Because I guess I'm trying to build a community to where we all help each other out. We all help each other out. And it's tough being a human. It's real tough. Okay, we're going through some hard, trying times right now where faith is like, it's needed at an all-time high. And I realized too, like, when I'm being impatient, my faith kind of tittles back and forth. Probably not the right word for it, but whatever, we're going to use it today. It kind of just goes back and forth, which is bad. So I've been working on that too. Like, just, I realized what my hands were doing. Just realizing more of when I'm not being impatient, when I'm not being patient, I'm playing with my faith. To put it in the best way I can say it. When I'm being impatient, I'm playing with my faith. So as long as I can be patient, that means I'm giving faith to whatever that is planned good for me to come is going to come. So, but that's just my whole little spiel of it. Again, I ain't gonna be before you too long because it is about being let out time, and this time I'm actually like a little bit ahead, so I'm gonna be in and out of this pickup line a little faster today. Do gotta go into work tonight, so I get some rest and go do this job. But I know I just gotta have that patience, and I'm been praying on it for more patience. Just, I don't think I can have enough patience, to be honest with me. That's definitely a while about to lies my head. I need patience and self-control. Okay, I'm a little firecracker. Yeah, I need that tranquility so I can have that patience. I know a ruler's probably sick of me, but you know, he was like, you know, he went through a lot of different stuff. Like, he had a lot of patience. Like, if I always would tell him, like, you know, okay, when this goes on, just have some patience, don't act out, have patience. And, you know, it'd be in about the keys, like, how he'd be so mad, but he'll catch himself, and he just had that patience. I'm just like, I need that. I need that. How do you do it? How do you do it? Excuse me. I had some grapes, and I'm drinking some vanilla chai tea. Vanilla chai latte. Whatever. I made it at home. Anyway, so I need a lot of patience. With all that being said, I appreciate y'all listening to my little chit chat spiel on my struggle. Because we all gonna go through some struggles in our spiritual journey. Like, it's nothing new. Like, whatever religion you're in. Like, when I was practicing Christianity, I was going through spiritual struggles. And spiritual struggles. Like, even though it's non-denominational, spiritual struggles. So regardless, it doesn't matter what you practice, whatever you're going to go through some spiritual struggles, again, to strengthen you. It's not to harm you, it's to help you. But it's having that faith and trust that everything is going to work out, and getting past old trauma mindsets. Because if you went through something and it just didn't work out and it was very traumatizing to you, and you find yourself kind of going through something similar, your mind's going to trigger back to like that that time to where it was like traumatizing, and you're like, okay, I'm scared, you know, this happened last time. What? But you can have some faith and some patience. It usually works out a little bit better, a lot better. I'm gonna say a lot better. It works out a lot better, okay? But thank y'all for watching. Comment what you got going on, what you're going through, whatever. Share the video. I don't know who might need to hear this. Share the video. Subscribe. Come hang out. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this whole thing or whatever. Everybody has a name for their page and stuff, whatever. I don't know yet. Spirit will bring it to me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. So I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I don't really celebrate the holidays, but if you do, I hope your holidays are very well. I use mine for a family, just for family days. So if you're gonna go hang out with some family and travel and everything, I wish y'all safe travels and good times with your family. I just plan on hanging out with my kids. That day I'm off. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to chill with my kids. So we may have an anime night. That's gonna be our family day. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful holiday. Be safe. Love your loved ones. Be in the energy of now. Have some patience. You know, if Aunt Lula Mae Susie Q gets on your nerves every year, just go in there with a little bit of patience for yourself. So then that way maybe the aggravating traits can just roll off your back and you ain't got to worry about letting it bother you. Okay, all right. Peace and blessings. Bendiciones. Iburi boya bocheche. Alafia. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. See, sis.